Hey there, welcome to day 240 of our Let's Grow annual challenge. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here, and today we are talking about step 3 of our growing process, which is O in growing for options or organize options. And I use a couple of tools. I've gotten to the point where I share this very similar tools over and over and over again or different tools over and over again because I want us to practice them as we're going through the challenge, because I know how powerful and helpful they are in my life, my decision making, my figuring out what to do next, and I want you to have them in your toolbox as well. So the first thing we need to do is figure out, well, what are our options? Before we can make any action plans or take any action, we have to know what could we possibly do. And I have a couple of philosophies on this. Number one, we want to immediately start brainstorming, and whatever idea pops into our head, capture it on a piece of paper, write it down. And I do that with, I call the 10-3-1 tool. And we use this with the SOAP framework a lot because it's the fastest, easiest way to come up with possible solutions. And what ends up happening most of the time is we'll brainstorm a list of at least 10 things. We'll pick 3 of them, analyze them with another tool to determine which option to take action on immediately. Because as soon as we make a decision, thank you, Tony Robbins, for teaching me this one, never leave the scene of a decision without taking some action. Whether it's picking up the phone and making a call, putting something on your schedule, getting your phone and doing a little research, take some action toward what it is you want immediately. And that's why I like from the Frozen series, and I believe it was Paw Patrol who said it. I know, great. Can tell I have young grandchildren. In Frozen 2, Elsa and Anna are trying to free the enchanted forest, and they need to uncover the root cause or the initial event that started a conflict between her grandfather and the Northuldra people. Anyway, too much background. But to do that, Anna and Elsa go and see Paw Patrol, and Paw Patrol tells them basically, you don't always know what to do, but you always can do the next right thing. And I love this philosophy. I believe in this, but I didn't have a name for it until Frozen 2. Thank you very much. But doing the next right thing means I look at my list, I analyze my list, and I like to use, so I showed you my 10-3-1 tool, and then here's our pros and cons. So you can analyze and decide what action to take. All you have to do, and I'm going to show you exactly what I do in my book when I'm doing the challenge right along with you. I make a list of 10 blanks, and then I just go right to pros and cons. And as I write them down, I think about what are the positive and negative of each of these options that I come up with. And by the end of the day, I will know the next right thing to do. I will know which action to take action on, or which option to take action on, because it will feel like the next right thing to do. So I need to think about today, and we've got, of course, Amber's story in Guide 2 of the Let's Grow Annual Challenge private Facebook group page. And mine is, I need to find a way to figure out what is my next difficult conversation, or my challenging, or speaking to somebody who's got different ideas and values than I do. We all have our own values, right? Some values we share with other people. Some values are uniquely ours. And so I think it's important to listen to, more than have a conversation, listen to people that have different points of view and perspectives, and just try to put ourselves in their shoes and figure out, well, where are they coming from? Why might they have that core value or that belief or that perspective? And sometimes that's challenging for all of us, me included, because we always think that our way of seeing the world is the only way of seeing the world. Well, for us it is, but guess what? Everybody else gets to see the world they want to see the world as also. It's just like having an opinion. If I get to have my opinion and my points of view and my perspective and my way of looking at the world, then everybody else on the planet gets to as well. Which is why free speech is so important, and that we allow people to be who they are, whether we agree with it or not, right? You be you, I'll be me, and we'll both contribute to the world in a positive way versus a negative way. So our action item today is to brainstorm at least 10 possible options to start filling the gap between where you are right now, your results now yesterday, and your goal. How are you going to start getting to that goal from where you are right now? If you'd already done everything you needed to do to get to that goal, you would have already achieved that goal. So we know we need to do something to move us from where we are to where we want to be. And the first way of going about that is just to brainstorm some ideas and options, and then say, hey, What is the next right thing for me to do? Not anybody else, because nobody else is going to do it for you. The next right thing for you. If you need any help with this, you know what to do. Just ask. Otherwise, have an awesome day. And I will, of course, be with you tomorrow for step 4 of our growing process. I wonder what that is. Have an awesome day. Bye.